Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Italia, and today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to talk about why I got off birth control. And I feel like it's important to talk about because it's something that, many women have taken before or thought about, and I think it's good to just have an open dialogue about these topics. So I got on birth control when I was 13 years old, which is very young, and obviously it was not used for any, controlling birth, anything like that. So I got on it because my periods were just terrible. I would get migraines to where I could not grip a cup. Migraines were the worst part of all of it. And I would have to miss school. My mom would have to miss work to come pick me up. So it just was not feasible anymore for anybody. And so they put me on birth control. It was very low dose, just to maintain and regulate. And then when I was 18, so I was on from 13 to 18. When I was 18, I ended up getting put on a stronger one because I was taking the other birth controls like it was just water. Like nothing was happening. My periods went right back to where they were. I was getting the migraines. I was in college at this point, being in fetal position, college dorm room. And I could not do that every month again. And actually it was worse than the first time because it wasn't every month. It was actually ended up being every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, it was just irregular periods. I was in fetal position on the floor. It was terrible. And so I went back to a different OBGYN near my college. And she put me on this one called Daisy. And that is like every 3 months you get your period. And I was like, yes, sign me up. I don't want to experience this ever again, but I'll stick to 3 months, right? So I get on that one, and actually it worked great. It regulated me. It made my periods over time. It made my periods a lot easier to manage. Like I could do normal activities and not have to be in fetal position on the floor. And it worked out for a while. Well, recently, I would say in my 20s, early 20s it was okay, but now mid 20s, because I'm 25 currently, I would say the symptoms probably started about 23, maybe 24, where I would just get very anxious and depressed. I've been gaining weight, and I'm just I don't know what to do anymore. I'm in therapy, so everything should be fine. I really don't have anything traumatic in my life compared to other stuff that's happened, so I'm just why am I feeling this way? And I feel like I couldn't control it. That was the issue. I understand people go through really, they have a lot of mental health issues, and that's a thing and should be taken seriously. But for me, I know my norm, I know my baseline. I've been working with my same therapist for over 5 years, and she knows my norm and baseline. And it was just getting increasingly more just anxious and sad and depressed. And I'm like, okay, nothing in my life should be making me feel this way. So what is going on? And so I was thinking about it for probably the last 6 months. I've been thinking about it. And I was like, well, I don't want my periods to go back to where they were. What if my body just I don't know. What if it makes it worse? What if I get more depressed? What if something happens that's even worse? But I don't know. I guess TikTok and doing my own research, and I actually spoke with my therapist about it, and she said, do it. Get off of it. I strongly recommend that you get off of it. It looks like your body is not, it's not responding well to the medications that you're on right now. So just get off of it. And so I got off of it. Oh my gosh, I feel like a brand new person. And that's what I kept telling my therapist, that I was carrying somebody else's body with me physically, mentally. This is not me. And it was carrying somebody else's body with me every single day, and I didn't know what to do. I work out multiple times a week, so that's supposed to help with mood as well. Was already doing that. I eat fairly well. Now I'm not going to eat a salad every day, but I do eat pretty well. Make my own food or stuff like that. So I was just I'm not an excessive drinker. I do drink alcohol. I do my fair share of drinks, but I am not drinking a 5-pack or a 6-pack every night. That's just not what I do. So I couldn't understand what I had to change. I was already doing the changes, so what else could there possibly be? So anyway, after, talking with her about it, doing my own research, I also, in all of this, I got these little inositol vitamins that's supposed to help with PCOS, because I've been diagnosed with PCOS and endometriosis by my OBGYN, so I have both. And so I was like, well, I'll take this one for the PCOS, and I did think I saw a difference, but I couldn't tell if I was still on the pill. So now I'm off the pill. It's only been like 2 weeks, so I know there's still a lot of adjustments and stuff that need to happen. But these last 2 weeks, I feel brand new. Like, I feel like my whole mindset's different. My body is changing. Like, I can tell I'm not as bloated anymore. And maybe that's just my mind being better, so now I view my body better, if that makes sense. Like, my mind is in a more positive state, so I'm looking at my body in a more positive light. So I don't know if maybe this is just a placebo effect, because it's only been 2 weeks, but I literally feel so much better. Haven't cried at all since I've been off of it. Not one time have I cried. Crazy. I am sleeping better. I have done no changes outside of getting off my pill, and I'm sleeping better. So I'm like, was that affecting my sleep? Like, what other things had the pill been, messing with that I just wasn't aware of? Now I'm seeing positive effects of it. So, guys, I'm not recommending to anybody to do this just on the whim. Obviously, talk to the people you need to talk to, like your doctors and whatnot. So this is not a recommendation video, but this is me telling my experience of being off birth control. I was on birth control for over a decade. That's over a decade of hormones that maybe I didn't even need. Maybe I could have just been taking a vitamin this whole time. I don't know. But I've been taking the inositol vitamins, and I've been taking like anti-inflammatory vitamins, just because I felt like before I was just very, very inflamed. So I've been taking both of those. I feel great. My body's feeling a lot better. I don't think it's at its tip top, like what it could be and what it used to be. It is going really well so far. So, yay! I'll keep you guys updated as I go along. If anybody also has stopped birth control, please drop the comments. If you're comfortable, drop in the comments whether or not it worked for you, whether it didn't. Yeah, like I said earlier in the video, I think it's important to have an open dialogue about these topics, since women deal with periods. That's just how it is. So I think it's very important to have, conversations like this, and band together as women who experience this. So yeah, drop your comments below, give this video a thumbs